We absolutely love Christmas.
Santa's coming to town! Santa! Oh my God!
So when we learned that Vienna opens its Christmas markets earlier than any other place in Europe, we decided to hop a flight straight to Austria to start our Christmas celebration in November. We spent 2 days eating.
Look at the size of that thing.
That's good. And 2 days drinking our way around the city, experiencing all that these Christmas markets have to offer.
Hello, happy travelers.
We're in Vienna.
It is currently November 12th, and this is the first weekend of Christmas markets in Vienna. There's 3 different ones that are open.
We pretty much have 3 days and nights to spend drinking mulled wine and eating sausages, which sounds good to me.
Worth the trip right there. So it's about a half-hour walk from our hotel to the main Christmas market here in Vienna. And on the walk over there, I've been really impressed with all the architecture. The whole style is really, really cool. And we just came across this church. It's just a really, really beautiful part of the city. I'm kind of happy that we didn't take the tram and we decided to walk.
We have definitely entered into the tourist district now, and we're trying to go to a little coffee shop that's inside the Opera House. So Vienna has a big coffee culture, and they have some really pretty cafes, and this is the Cafe Gerstner. I'm probably saying that wrong. Gerstner. And it's inside the Opera House, and this is just a coffee shop. It's not even a tourist attraction. Look how pretty this is. Made it to our first Christmas market! Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back. Just like the atmosphere, the food, and the drinks. So awesome. This is Stephansplatz, which I'm totally butchering that, sorry. As you can see, there's this beautiful cathedral behind us, which is kind of the main focus. This market doesn't look that big, although we are very early in the season. It just opened a couple of days ago, so probably going to get bigger and more crowded the closer to Christmas you get. So I was wrong. This is actually a pretty big Christmas market. It goes all the way around the cathedral, and there are tons of stalls with really beautiful handicrafts. Actually, a lot more handicrafts than food that I've seen so far, but we'll be getting food later, trust me. And this is the first weekend that it's open. It's actually Sunday, so it's pretty crowded. But we have a couple more days here, and I expect it'll be a little less crowded during the week, although who knows. So since this is our first full day here, we just wanted to check out that Christmas market. We're gonna go to the bigger one a little bit later on tonight, and that's where we'll get food and drinks and all that stuff. Just about a 10-minute walk away, there's the Austrian National Library, which you wouldn't think you'd wanna seek out a library to take a look at, but this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful libraries in the world. I wanted to go and see it and take a few photos because online it looks really pretty. This is Austria's National Library, and there are a bunch of different museums in the library, but that was the State Hall, and it's 10 euros a person to get in. So a little pricey for just seeing a library, but I thought it was worth it. It was really beautiful to see.
They also had some really cool trap doors in the library, which I desperately wanted to go inside and check out.
Heck yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Who knows what secrets are lying beneath? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, if there's any library to have trap doors in, it's one like that.
Now for Christmas markets. Well, we finally made it to the Christmas market, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. We got lights, we got carousels, we got awesome architecture.
So this is the Rathausplatz Christmas Market, which is the largest one in all of Vienna. It's also one of the ones that opens the earliest. All the rest are gonna be opening in the next couple weeks. Kelly ran across the street to get a couple photos, but yeah, I can't wait to get inside.
Wow, this is beautiful. Double-decker carousel.
Nice.
Stop. We got our first Christmas market food. We have a beer and punch, which is a typical Austrian hot alcoholic Christmas beverage, which is a little bit different than mulled wine. And we got Some type of sausage, the kind we want. They didn't have any, so he just gave us this beef one in a very interesting little bread pocket here. We plan on drinking and eating a lot, and literally my mouth is watering while I'm talking about this. I'm excited.
I've been waiting 2 years for this. Oh, we're very hot. Oh, it's not going good though. Oh,
What?
bad good, So you couldn't really hear it before because it was burning my mouth on that sausage, but it was really tasty. We really enjoyed it. We're gonna try to do kind of a big loop around. There's a lot of ground in this Christmas market to cover. Ferris wheel in the distance. There's something going on over there. I'm not even sure. Yeah, this is, like I said, the biggest and most popular market in Vienna. And it's just about to get dark, so I think the lights will really come on in a second.
So our second food for the night is called Käsespätzle, which is basically German macaroni and cheese. Like, don't come at me for saying that, but that is the best way I can describe it.
Kelly's a pretty big fan of Spatzel. We've had it a few times before, and it's really, really good. This one has ham, and it looks like there's some fried onions on top with a side of sauerkraut, too. I don't think it gets more Austrian than that, does it?
Kevin, my punch glass is empty. So we're just walking around checking out all the stalls. There's a ton of different stuff. Like, every stall has something different, which isn't what we've seen in past Christmas markets. A lot of the stalls have sort of the same thing over and over again, but this has like a million different types of food, types of handicrafts. All the food, the signs are in German, so I have no idea what it is.
There's a baked potato stand.
Baked potatoes, which is apparently a big Austrian Christmas market food. Pancakes, there's brats, there's Käsespätzle. That looks like roasted chestnuts.
This Christmas market's so big that we've still only made it halfway through, so we're going to try to make a bigger loop on the other side and kind of bring it back to the beginning.
I just got hit in the face with a bunch of balloons. Just if you haven't gotten enough Christmas and winter stuff, there's ice skating, of course. And I wouldn't call this an ice skating rink. It's more like an ice skating track because you just kind of go around in one direction, which is probably a good idea so people aren't bumping into each other too much.
It's pretty crazy. It's big.
Yeah, it's really big. It's like a giant lazy river of ice skating.
There's a kids section right behind me too, so if the little ones want to give it a try.
So this is the third time Kevin and I have actually visited Christmas markets in Europe. The first time was Germany, the second time was Poland, and now we're in Austria. And I've never seen so many different kinds of hot alcoholic beverages before in my life. Really only see the mulled wine or maybe some hot chocolate with, you know, some kind of liquor in it. But there's like probably 15 different kinds of hot alcoholic beverages you can get here. All kinds of different alcoholic punches, all kinds of different mulled wines, which I actually am trying a white Gloop wine right now, which I've never seen or had before. Ooh. Red one is a little like spicy, obviously, because there's a lot of spice. It's got the tannins. I wouldn't think that they put the same spices in the white wine that they do in the red wine, so maybe that's why it tastes so different. Kind of tastes like apple cider almost. It's good though. Maybe it's just hot white wine.
New favorite?
Should I just microwave my white wine at home and then I'll get this?
So we had to get something sweet. We saw this booth that had a bunch of people. It was really hard to order. It's getting extremely crowded here right now. Kelly got a donut star thing.
I don't know what it is either. It just looks cool.
The next one that we got though is called a Sacher Tort. And this is supposed to be a really famous dish in Austria. So it's a chocolate cake with like fig filling in the middle. Earlier today we were downtown and saw the area where they make this that made it so popular. Huge line outside of it, so I was stoked we were able to get a little piece of this right here. Should I try it right now? Oh wow. That is very good. So we ended up coming back to our hotel room. It just got to be a little too crowded at that Christmas market, and since we're going to be here for the next couple days, we figured we would call it early tonight and go back tomorrow on Monday when it's a little more chilled out.
I definitely have not had enough hot mulled wine yet, so.
No. We're going to eat the rest of our pastries that we picked up at the market here, and we will see you tomorrow.
Hello, happy travelers. It is night number 2 of Christmas markety goodness. It is after dark, which actually Christmas markets are usually open from like mid-morning until
Like 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, 10 o'clock at night or so. But I feel like they're way more magical at night with all the lights on and stuff.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. There's a public tram system that is really popular to take in Vienna, so that's what we're going to take to get us back to the markets.
Let's go get some hot mulled wine. The tram is super easy to take and it drops right in front of big Christmas market. However, there is a tiny little Christmas market we're gonna go to first. Go check that out and then we'll come back to the big market that we were at last night. We're strolling through the big Christmas market to get to the smaller one, which is a few minutes away. We already know we're gonna be back here because there's so many less people than there were last night. It is much more enjoyable. It is Monday night and it's also rainy, so hit me in the head with your umbrella, bro. It was fun last night. It was just very crowded. We made it to the smaller Christmas market. There's like nobody here. It's actually on the campus of University of Vienna. Christmas teacups. Tonight's shaping up to be a lot more enjoyable than last night simply because of the crowds. And this little tiny Christmas market we found is really awesome. They have an inside part and they have actually tables to eat and drink on, which we did not find last night. If you guys didn't see our Christmas market videos from a couple years ago in Poland, I'll tell you how the mugs work. You get your hot drinks in these ceramic mugs and you basically pay a deposit, so you can either return the mug when you're done with the drink or you can just keep the mug as a souvenir. But they have different mugs at this Christmas market. At least 2 that we've seen.
There's another one with a boot.
So, like, I need them all. Look at this one, it's a gingerbread house. It says the name of the Christmas market on it. I don't think I'll be getting our deposit back, sorry.
They have a couple different drinks you can get here. We went for the traditional wine and an orange punch for Kelly. I'm really digging this little tent here because artificial snow just fell from the ceiling inside just a minute ago, so it's pretty cool. There's all sorts of crazy stuff at this Christmas market. I'm really digging it. I like it a lot. We just came across this game that is kind of like curling / shuffleboard. And also right behind me here, there is a giant Christmas tree made out of toboggans. So definitely a different vibe than the other place. I like it.
All right, we're about to get our first food of the night. We're getting a Bosna, which is a traditional Salzburg sandwich, I guess. Obviously we're not in Salzburg, but you know, it's still Austrian.
Enjoy.
So we got a classic one. This is basically a brat sandwich. It's got caramelized onions, mustard, a brat, obviously, and curry powder. I don't know if that was a good idea.
Ran back inside out of the rain, got a few more punches. Give this guy a try.
Still chewing, ladies and gentlemen.
The bread is very chewy, and the meat is like smoked, so that's kind of chewy too. You don't really taste the curry powder, it's kind of mashed with everything else. I think Kelly will actually like it. She's a little afraid of the curry powder.
Kind of sweet. I wonder if that's the mustard. It kind of reminds me of an Iceland hot dog. Did you get that?
Yeah, totally.
This one's so cute! Well, we had to get a pretzel while we were here, so.
Look at the size of that thing.
That's good.
So they had all sorts of different pretzels, like a chocolate covered one, a strudel one with coconut on top. We went for the Nutella pretzel, which is probably gonna struggle to finish.
Fat free, right?
Oh yeah, totally. You look pretty happy.
We're back at the large, popular Christmas market now. What a difference a day makes because there is hardly anybody here. If you do go to any Christmas markets in Europe, not even just the ones in Vienna, I do recommend going earlier in the season and also during a weekday. One thing about this bigger market is there's a larger selection of food and I'm really not hungry, but I want to keep eating. So the little light up part that goes from a little tower to the Tree of Hearts, I think it goes every 20 minutes or 15 minutes or so. And their whole tagline is "From Vienna with Love," so I think that's what that's all about, but it's super cute.
So you know how we said we weren't hungry and we didn't really want any food? Well, that lasted about 5 minutes and we got more food.
I made it my personal mission to try all the different flavors of hot punch they have here because I've never seen that before. And right now we are trying apple, which we haven't had yet. It's like a mild apple cider almost. And of course we got more sausage. And I walked by this and I thought it looked really good. It's just a bun with vanilla sauce. I don't know. It was like 10 euros, which is kind of expensive. When in Vienna,
We had such an awesome time at those Christmas markets.
yeah, I'm really glad we got to experience them.
The main Christmas market is beautiful, usually very crowded, so that kind of takes away from the experience a little bit, but that is the one that looks the prettiest. The vibe at the little university Christmas market was probably my favorite though.
Yeah, definitely more local.
If you have any questions on the Christmas markets, hit us up in the comments and we'll do our best to answer them.
And if you come a little bit later in November or in December, there are a bunch more Christmas markets that are open. Vienna has probably 10 to 12 different markets. That was a really short trip, but we have more European adventures coming up. We are spending a few days in the Eternal City. Yes, Rome. We're gonna eat our weight in pasta and wine.
So be sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one.
This is Kelly and Kevin from the Awkward Tourists. Peace out. Let me salivate, I'm gonna drool. Hard at work. I need some Viennese sausage in my face. No, don't put that in there. Chose Vienna to come to for. So one of the reasons we chose Vienna for Christmas markets this year, let me start that over again. So Vienna isn't exactly the first place you think.
I don't trust you behind me like that. Where'd she go? I don't like it when I can't see her. What's happening?
I don't know. Did you see that, or have I had too many hot alcoholic beverages?
Oh.
I made it my personal.
And go towards Wiener Stratstopper.
Excuse me? You want what? I'm gonna try that again. That was my nickname in college.
Wiener